Hello. I started to do this outside because it's super nice. Our bizarre weather was like 90 something degrees, and then it was 60 the next day. And today was fairly cool as well, but I came out to the camper, and the sky was gorgeous sunset. But when I tried to show it on the camera, you couldn't see it. So I figured I'd be better off coming inside and not get eaten by mosquitoes. So um, we were watching a Twilight Zone the other night. We tend to watch those when it's really late and we just want to sit down and chill, but don't want to watch like 45 minutes of an episode. So those are 20 minutes long. So if you like the Twilight Zone, that's a good way to just kind of have a little bit of relaxation. But anyway, we were watching this Twilight Zone, and there's this guy who was dying, and he was reflecting on his life and thinking about how he was a terrible father and the things that he should have done, the things that he did that were bad. But then his son was in the war, and he found out that he was dying as well. So in the Twilight Zone, he gets to take his son, who is a child in his mind, and gets to do the things that he should have done. But then it ends because he's going to die. So the son disappears, and as he was leaving the son, he said, "I dreamed and wished and hoped instead of trying." And I thought that was really good, so I wrote it down. My little notes. I've always got notes going. And so I looked up some habits that you need to stop doing if you want to achieve your dream goal. And I think I'm going to do these maybe one at a time, because I was going to do several, but as I did the first one, I was like, okay, that's a lot of information. So I'm just, they came from Thrive Global, and they said that 80% of all strategic plans sit on shelves after their creation, never to be used, because they don't go any farther. They said the same statistic is similar to people who make New Year's resolutions. By week 2 of a new year, 80% of them have all quit. So here's the problem. We can focus all we want on a vision, mission, etc., and write out well thought out steps and plans to achieve our dream goals. But the truth is that all that work will mean nothing if we don't get rid of our bad habits. The science to achieving what you want isn't so much learning the art of goal setting and planning, although those are good, but you also need to drop the habits that are holding you back. So sometimes those habits, if you just get rid of those, create better habits. So bad habits are the things we do both consciously and unconsciously that sabotage achieving our goals. They're the reason that if you don't address them now, then sometime down the road, you'll be wondering why you're not where you want to be. So the first one, which we've talked about before, but I don't think you can say it too many times, and it's different every time coming from someone different, is to stop procrastinating. John Maynard Keynes said the difficulty lies not so much in developing new ideas as in escaping old ones. Procrastination isn't so much in the non-action, but the thinking around the actions that you aren't taking. So it kind of goes back to a lot of that mindset and doing what you say you're going to do, helping your mind to believe yourself, that they can trust what you're saying. So procrastination has different sources, but the big ones are around thinking small and letting that continue to keep you small. You might see others achieving their dreams and start comparing yourself. You'll think of all the reasons that you're at a disadvantage compared to them, all the things that you need to get going. You focus on the things that are missing and the reasons that you can't move forward unless you have this or that. So you need to remove yourself from all that mind chatter. Visualize your future self and all that you would be thinking and doing. Give yourself compassion and forgiveness for keeping yourself small. And change those small thoughts by changing how you're thinking. So if you're thinking, I'm not business savvy enough, change it to, and work on that. Switch them around. Say goodbye to those untrue thoughts by replacing them with the words that will create healthy and productive thinking around your goals. So stop just dreaming, wishing, and hoping, and start trying instead. I have 11 practical ways to stop procrastination. And if you would like those, shoot me a message, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Thanks.